Little did I know, picking up this camera would change the course of my photography, and we're going to explore why I've been committing to the Leica M system and why I see myself continuing down that path when it comes time to my photography journey. This is the Leica M11-P, and I bought this camera almost a year ago, which we're definitely going to be making a video when that 1 year arrives on what I think of just this camera in particular. But this video, we're going to go a little deeper in terms of what this camera represents, the philosophy of the Leica M, and why I genuinely think when it comes to my photography, where I want to go in this life, why I think this is the perfect tool for that job. Now, over the years, I've definitely had my fair share of different cameras and different tools for photography. I've tried them. I tried Nikon, I tried Sony, I tried Fuji. Now we're here with the Leica M, and it's been this like great arriving. And I got to the Leica M. I've been using it for this last year almost. And I'm at a point where I'm just like, okay, the Leica M, it's good enough. Now, this system is literally 70 years old. It came out in 1954. The Leica M system has literally been around quite longer than I've been alive. And when I started to think about the Leica M system in terms of its history, where it's been in so many people's hands, been in so many photographers' hands, so many artists' hands, so many journalists' hands. And we're here in 2025. And right now, it's crazy, but I think the Leica M system is the brightest and most appealing it's ever been in terms of its history. It represents this slowness in such a fast-paced world. The world, as you guys may know, has never felt more fast than it is today. I picked up this camera and it just connects me and grounds me with the present moment, whatever I'm going through, whatever I'm doing. It's this beautiful design philosophy. Everything that you need is right there to be able to create an image. And it is all very well thought out, well designed, and well made. And when you combine all that, you get this phenomenal tool to be able to document your life. And that is exactly the path in which I'm walking when it comes to my photography. When I think about my photography, it's going down a path of shooting with this documentary style in mind. With the future in mind, I want to continue creating experiences in this life. Whether I'm hiking one of my favorite hikes in Virginia, or I'm backpacking across the world in Japan, accompany me with those experiences of mind is going to be my Leica M. And with my last trip, my last 6-month backpacking trip around the world, I had my Leica M, and it was this tried and true, tested, it's seen it, it's done it. I put it through its paces and it survived and it thrived in all of those environments. And it gave me a great sense of confidence of like, okay, this camera, this system is robust enough to be able to keep up with the things that I throw at it. You know, this system is no slouch. It is literally capable of documenting your life. And I want to be able to continue documenting my life. The Leica M system is just this perfect tool to be able to document my life. While documenting my life keeps me in those little moments. It doesn't peel me away from the present moment at hand when I'm in these crazy moments in this one life I get to live. And that's literally what I've discovered with this system and just why I see myself continuing to commit to the system. And it's so crazy. We live in a day and age where you can go down the rabbit hole, guys, of just like so many camera offerings that are available, camera systems that so many other manufacturers make. And I think the Leica M system really just gets straight to the signal of the matter. There's no noise with this camera. It's literally just, it's a fine-tuned instrument to be able to get the job done. And it represents a slowness. You know, it is very slow by design, no autofocus, none of that. But with that, it's a feature. It's not like this like flawed design. And with that slowness in mind, it slows you down enough to be able to see. That's literally what this camera is enabling within me when I'm looking at my work, when I'm looking at my, just photos over the last year. I'm starting to notice. It's really this art of noticing, and it's teaching me and it's helping me notice things that I might not have noticed. And when I couple all of that, when I couple this like path of my life where I'm going, where I want to go and experience different things in life, more traveling, more beautiful experiences, with being able to see the slowness of seeing, the art of seeing, and then having a tool, this Leica M, to be able to capture all of that, is creating these beautiful artifacts of my existence, of literally what I've been doing in this life. That just core flywheel right there is really spinning and revving up. I genuinely am excited for the future, for when I think about like next adventures coming up, different things that I want to get into. I literally want to just take my Leica with me pretty much everywhere I go. And that's what I've been doing. And it's been leading to some of my favorite images to date is with this Leica M system. Now, there are a couple other things that I wanted to talk about before we conclude. The Leica M system was designed on a film body. The Leica M film bodies, they're still in production to this day. And that's what kickstarted all of this, was the Leica film bodies. It's something I'm definitely going to explore, film. This camera right here is a Leica M11-P, which is their digital equivalent. That core ethos still remains. Now, I have not yet tried the Leica film bodies. It is something I'm going to explore in the future. But from what I hear, from what I can kind of infer, is that like cross between digital and film. You know, it is a very seamless transition from when I want to shoot film and when I want to shoot digital. Like I said, I haven't shot film M bodies yet, but from what I can just infer, what I can just think out loud, is that like that transition should be pretty smooth. And that is going to be a whole nother world, a whole nother rabbit hole for my photography, is that like shooting on film. And we're going to explore that. I'm looking at like the Leica M6. I'm looking at it maybe for Christmas. That'll be like my gift to myself. We'll see. But film eventually. And just that like core philosophy of like, this thing basically is replicating film. Like the Leica M11-P is what I have, is a digital body with a film soul. And it literally radiates through. You know, it's this like slowness. You could really just keep the screen off with this camera. What I literally do when I'm out and about with this camera, I basically shoot 99% of the time with the rangefinder and the screen is off. So it's basically this kind of like pseudo film camera, but it still is a digital camera. I do have the screen. I can review the images out in the field. But the fact remains is it is designed from that core philosophy of a film body. Now, tying that with this idea of mastery, when I think about crafts, when I think about skills, I want to master a skill. I want to master a craft. And that for me is going to be photography. I found a system that I know I can stick with that will keep me out there growing, learning, evolving. And that is the Leica M system. It's the system that can evolve and grow with me as I master this craft of photography. Now, what does mastery look like? It's a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of shooting. It's a lot of dud photos. It's a lot of trying and continuing to show up. And when I show up, I'm showing up with the Leica M. And my Leica M gets me very excited for the future. When I think about these travels, we have travels coming up, we have trips coming up. I'm going to be documenting all of that with my Leica M. And that gets me super excited to be able to capture and document this life. So with all that, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. It was a fun one. Leica M system is one in which I'm going to continue sticking by and continue using. So if you're into Leica M, if you're into photography, definitely stay tuned. And if you're interested in hearing more of my thoughts on photography, on life, on seeing some exclusive photos, exclusive thoughts, definitely check out my newsletter, link in the description, and also my Instagram, that link in the description as well. And with all that, hopefully you guys like this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.